Sheffield did last week. Blake did running back last week. Also quarterback was able to dress out and be on the sideline. Alex.
That's why I have to go through. I was wondering if you knew some of the guys off the top of the dome.
Yeah.
That worked.
What would you grade me out on?
Oh, in terms of remembering?
Yeah.
B+.
I appreciate it.
What are your thoughts on the communication and the awareness of the O-line and just the people around them?
I think just communication in general with our entire football team could be better. I think not only communication, just awareness of what's going on around you. You know, not just getting down in your stance and looking down. You gotta be aware of what's going on around you. But again, I think our biggest issue is more technique than anything. So we got to be better at that. We focus on that throughout the week. Just go back to the basics, and you see we'll get better results if we do things better technically and fundamentally.
On Tuesday, you stopped practice early in practice. How has the energy been since that point?
It's been really good. I thought we've had a really good week of practice. Guys got after each other, and it's been really good.
Any consideration for Logan maybe kicking field goals from a certain distance and letting Ricky focus on like a different range of field goals?
I think Ricky's going to be all right. You know, I think he's kind of in a rut, not necessarily a rut, but he's kind of just like our entire football team. Just need to be consistent, focus, and do what we know we're capable of doing. Ricky's shown before that he can kick field goals and do a good job at it, and we just all got to get back, keep working, and go out and make it happen on Saturday.
A road trip sometimes helpful to teams to just kind of bond a little bit and get kind of come together sometimes.
I hope we're together before we get on the road and all. I mean, it's going to be interesting. It's the first time we're all on the road together and traveling in a hostile environment. So I think it's going to be another learning lesson. And for us, I'm going to learn more about our football team on the road, and our guys understand it's going to be a good football team we're going against in a hostile environment, and we got to be locked in and focus on what we have to do.
Is the team leaving today or tomorrow?
We're leaving tomorrow.
When it comes to you talked about awareness, and also talked earlier this week about the pass defense being more aggressive, the defensive backs not being as passive. Does that come from confidence in those different confidence in what you're doing to be able to be aware of?
Oh, absolutely. You know, I think when you're very confident in what you're doing, then you can look at other things and understanding how to get your assignment done. You know, when you know you're confident in what you're doing, and then you're confident in what the defense is about to do, then you can do your job a lot better. You know, so and that just comes with reps, and when you're working with another teammate to get things done, again, that comes with reps and communication.
We've seen past 2 days of practice the graduate assistant on the offensive line would pull aside one segment of the unit, and then Coach Fry would be working with the others. It was the left tackles on Tuesday and then the right tackles on Wednesday. Just what's the idea behind that?
They've been doing that throughout training camp, and it's just getting guys coached up. You know, Coach Fry is focused on the inside group, and he take the outside guys and work on certain techniques, whatever it is we decide we're going to work on that day, but making sure each individual is getting coached up. And different days or different time, Coach Fry throughout practice he'll go and get with the tackles, and then our GA would get with the guard. So we just switch it up depending on what Coach Fry wants and whatever the emphasis is in practice that day.
I believe you and Dino are 2 of 13 African American head coaches. So what's it going to be like to share the field with him?
It's always great to go out and share the field with any coach. Dino and I have done this before, and so it's nothing new. It's just going out and compete. You know, I don't think it's anything other than that. He's going to try to beat us, and we're going to try to beat him. So it's going to be a great game on Saturday at noon, and we're all looking forward to it.
Syracuse likes to run a high volume of plays as well. Have you noticed historically with your defenses, have they been better equipped to handle that by practicing against your offense and your tempo?
Again, I don't necessarily think it's just the tempo part of it, more than just understanding how you going to run your defense against it, and then guys executing against it. It's challenging for any defense out there, but Again, you go back, you've been fundamentally sound in what you're doing. It helps. I don't necessarily say we've been better equipped. I think our guys know how to deal with it. They deal with it in practice and shouldn't be surprised by anything when it comes to that. And then it goes back to just executing once the ball snaps.
Cam and Jacques both said that they understand what you're talking about, being more patient. Have you seen that in practice this week? Have you seen them kind of
I have. And I think the good thing about it is that they see it, and they watch the game, and Cam comes like, Coach, I see exactly what you're saying. I'm rushing it too much and all. So I think that's the most important thing, not necessarily if I see it or not, but that they see it. And then they're going out and practicing and working on those things. So they've been focused on it. They've been doing a good job in practice with it. And now we got to go out and put it on the field on Saturday.
Amari Gaynor, do you expect him to be able to contribute on Saturday?
Yes. He's had a good week of practice and without any setback, hopefully, and he can go in and help us a little bit this week.